Hello everyone and welcome to No Man's Sky. And this video, I'm going to be complaining about something that I know absolutely nothing about. Well, not necessarily complaining, more just talking about it. So I just built this Corvette ship, I think it's called, or Starship, I guess. And I just don't get the point of it. I genuinely don't. Because it's not cheaper than something like a freighter that I also have. In fact, I would argue it's more expensive, too. Because, in a way, like, I guess you don't really have to buy anything for it. You could just use salvage containers. That's kind of what I've been doing. That's why I have such big engines. But, at the same time, I'm also kind of like, I feel like this is meant to be like a mobile home, like a mobile base. And yeah, you could make the argument that this can go on the planets while the freighter can't. And you could say all those stuff like that, but then what is the point of the freighter? Other than, sending out expeditions. Other than that, what would be the point of it? So, I'm kind of confused. Like, is this Corvette meant to, replace all my other starships? Except for, the fighter, I guess. Why can't I land here? It's not letting me land. Thank you. So it doesn't really make much sense to me on why we have all this. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's not like it's cheaper than a freighter or anything. I bought mine for 8 million. I'm pretty sure this costs more than 8 million. Because, I haven't checked the prices really, but think about it. 1 million for the cockpit. Probably 800,000 for the whatever it's called, the habitat space. And then you also need a hatch to get in. You also need thrusters, engine, and a landing gear. So I guess but then you also need the stuff inside, which doesn't cost units, it just costs a lot more materials than I would expect. Okay, so let's see what we get from here. Hull linkage. Interesting. Anyway, is in here, here's the build menu. Everything here feels like everything important would be more expensive. The windows, I don't know, I would say I'm mid-game, early mid-game. I don't really know. I try not to spoil myself too much, so I don't really know how this works. But okay, this, I would say, is considered cheap, in my opinion. For me, though, an amino chamber, I don't even know what that is. Hydraulic wiring, it's probably easy to get, but, I don't know if it's worth it. And, what is the point of this? All of this just kind of feels unnecessary. For example, I feel like everything here can be gone in the freighter, but better. But everything else, if you want to argue, this isn't cheaper, so you can't say that. I guess the only foreseeable benefit is the fact that you can land on the planets, and that you can customize it any way you want. And yeah, I really do like this, where you can make a mobile home, but I kind of feel like that's what the freighter's for. And I feel like it gets rid of the freighter's entire cargo space, because since you're not on it, it doesn't really matter. If you can build a teleporter in it, maybe, then I would say it's pretty useful. But I can't see a teleporter here. I don't think the teleporter you can place here. I genuinely don't know what this would be for. Wait a second. Can I... No, I can only operate the hatch. I can't beam myself back onto the freighter. So, I don't really see the point of something like this. Other than it's customizable and fun, but it's so expensive that I feel like you'd rather just do this in creative mode. Which, yeah, I guess it could exist for creative mode. But in creative... that's I guess, yeah. I just don't see, a use for it, really. What is happening here? What is that? No, seriously, what was that? I have no clue what that was. This guy's trying to run. I'll scan him though. Seriously, what was that? Was that like a death worm? Well, my point is that the regular starships also cost a lot of money. Like, everything in this game that, like, flies, basically, costs a lot of money. So, why would you need a freighter and a Corvette? Couldn't you just use either one or the other? You don't really need both, in my opinion. But at the same time, if you have a Corvette, then you don't need a starship like a regular one, which would mean that this would be the better choice, other than for expeditions. But if you care about expeditions so much, like if we're really focused on the expedition part of this, then yeah, I guess you should get a freighter, but then you don't need one of these Corvettes, because it's not like it's cheaper. It's just very confusing to me on what the point of this is. Okay, I've been ranting for like 6 minutes now. I'm gonna end the video there.